What's up, gamers? I'm trying something a little bit different with this video by having it be in, like... What's up, gamers? I'm trying something a little bit different with this, NPC video by... My dogs are barking like fucking crazy. I got lights now. It's really nice. It's really vibey. Get this one right here, which is in my eyes a lot. But it's also doing the cool thingy, so that's cool. Got some lights around the ceiling, so it's all nice and vibey in here. I got some more lights that are gonna hang from this thing. My dog still won't shut up. This is great. What's up, gamers? I'm doing something a little bit different with this NPC video. As you can see, it's, in person. I'm gonna cut over to the character sheet, the document I make, just as I'm explaining things. But this character, I've already made them, is named Hilda Sternvauhg. They still won't shut up. Her name is Hilda Sternvauhg. She's a Durgar dwarf. I gotta make sure to not move this hand. She's like a capitalist, very self-serving, I guess very entrepreneur, but not really. So she inherited her family business, the Sternvauhg mining company. So she was born rich and wants to be even richer. So she wants to pretty much just build wealth to be the richest person the world has ever seen. That's her entire motivation. How does she make money? With her mining company, Sternvauhg Mining Company. And what is the labor force of Sternvauhg Mining Company? Slaves! Yeah, so it's just deep gnome slaves. That's pretty much the entire workforce, which is, this character is like a villain character. It's like, here's a low-level threat, sort of akin to, like Waterdeep Dragon Heist, where it's not like physical threat, but more of like a, like, their name is a threat. They hold like a threat. Their name is a threat. They hold a lot of authority. And so like their will could be like the will of city guards and whatever. That's sort of like the threat they are. And so, she's someone with a lot of influence, and she's also someone who has a lot of power through unsavory means. Obviously, slavery is bad, and so she's like lives in the underground, which would be like the Underdark if this was Forgotten Realms, but it's not unless you want it to be. So she that's where her like family estate is, the Sternvauhg estate. So she lives there. That's where she keeps all of her money. But then there's also like the mining company, which is like also on the grounds or wherever you want it to be. Nothing's solid. And the mining companies where like the mining happens. And it's where all the deep gnomes are, which are the workforce that want to be liberated because they're slaves, and the players can liberate them. And if they don't agree with the liberation of the deep gnomes, I would question that player's morality. And so it's just a villain you could plop in any urban setting, because I have it in the in like the document, but it's like in terms of like where you put where to find them. They are at like their family estate in the underground nearby unnamed city, which is going to be the city that's going to be explored through the next, I think I have it planned for the next 2 Let's Make a World videos. Same city as last NPC video with the Monster Hunter. But like in the underground, right by unnamed cities where the estate and the mining company are, but then also in like any major city in this world, you could find the presence of the mining company, because it's like a very large I burped. It's a very large presence in the trading world, in the business districts, and I burped again. And it's just, it would be found there because it deals in jewelry, in metals and such. It's the very typical, this person wants to be rich by any means necessary. So any sort of unsavory deals, if you want to explore devils, it could be like, oh, they made a deal with the devil to make more money, but now there's devils around and we gotta deal with them. There's an idea. Or just any sort of maybe just straight politics. Just politics. You could have all sorts of like unsavory deals being made in the city council, and the players are like, we gotta go persecute those evil politicians who are making these unsavory deals at the that have a negative impact on the people. We gotta go get those evil politicians. It opens the door for more politics and political villains instead of just strong arm villains. It's like the villain, or really the threat, is their name and their authority, not their. There's a dog at the door. Not their might, not their strength stat or dexterity stat. There's still a dog at the door. They want to get in, but I'm not gonna let them in. But like their authority and their name, and allows for more like a role play villain than a combat villain. So yeah, that's Hilda Sternvauhg. They can act as just the name in the setting. They can act as a arc villain. They could be whatever. Durgar Dwarf. Hilda Sternvauhg. I still don't know how to end videos. See ya.